Space. I have literally like 10 minutes that I wanted to open this up tonight to any of you that might be out there right now. Before I start my group, which is at 9 o'clock tonight, I have a group that I'm doing. We're in the middle of a prayer and fast. So for those of you that might be on with me right now, I want to leave this open to any questions that you might have regarding narcissist, the narcissist in your life, narcissism, you name it, narcissism in the workplace, narcissism in the family, narcissism. Leave it for me in the comment section because I'd like to answer some questions. Like I said, I want to try to get this wrapped up by like 8:55 because I want to make sure it uploads before I have to start my group. So I have some time for those of you that have some questions for me. Please just like throw them out to me. Anything that's like weighing on your mind right now, things that are on your heart, you know, weighing on your mind, your heart, and that you kind of want to get off your chest. Like I said, leave them for me in some comments and ask me some questions. Ask away. Oh God, this is a great question to start. My NARC just emailed me after our divorce was finalized 2 weeks ago. Why won't he leave me alone? I'm sorry. I know I'm laughing and there's nothing funny about this because I went through this. He's not going to leave you alone because you were a major source of supply to him. Major source. He's what's the word I'm looking for? He's trying to understand that like you're not going to be around anymore, and he was so used to you as part of his everyday operation, his everyday affair, and now you're gone. So he's sitting back saying to himself, this doesn't feel right. I need so-and-so's attention. So-and-so made me feel better. I don't like this. This person, how do I get this person to still be in my life and still feed my ego? Please feed my ego. Please don't ever go away. You fed my ego. All right. That's really what he's thinking. It's really sad and it's sorry and it's ridiculous, but that's what he's thinking. Please still be in my life. Still lift me up like you did. Still give me compliments. Still think I'm let me still see if I can bamboozle you because that makes me feel better about myself and the ickiness that I wash I take 10 showers a day, but it can't wash off the ickiness that I'm involved in from a day-to-day basis of an operation. So please still be in my life. Be a part of my life. Deal with me. I'm sorry, but that's a God's honest truth. And it's sad. He has other relationships. He should talk to them. Exactly. But you know what? Now it's even, these narcissists, you guys, man, they're so sick. They're so sick that when you've gone away, now it becomes a challenge to them. Now they're just like, oh, supply. You're another big thing of supply for me right now. I like that. What can I do? What can I do to get you back interested in me again? I mean, that's what they're doing. I'm sorry to be dramatic, but that's what they're doing. Why does the NARC act surprised when you won't allow them to Hoover you? Because the NARC thinks that the NARC is the listen, guys, the NARC is the most selfish person on the planet. The NARC believes everything is about the NARC, therefore you should be everything about the NARC, and let's all be about the NARC. And wait a minute, you're not all about the NARC anymore? Oh, I am surprised. I'm appalled. You're not about the NARC. It's got to be about me, always. So that's what's going on there. Okay, my narc has been nickel and diming me for things regarding our 3 children. Wait, did I miss a question? I'm sorry. Why does the narc act surprised? Okay, I got that one. My ex-narc has been nickel and diming me for things regarding our 3 children. Like, hey, I know I haven't gotten our son a haircut in months, but if you can do it this time, I'll pay you back. Yeah, guys, the narcissist is very cheap. They have a cheap spirit inside of them, and they feel entitled all the time. So in their world, in their mind, this is something that you should be doing, not them. Hey, if it involves money, responsibility, time, accountability, that's not up to them. That's not on their watch. It's going to be on yours, not theirs. All right. Are you a narcissist, and how do you handle criticism? Good question, General Gauss Chicken. Am I a narcissist? Well, let's think about this for a minute. I'm sorry. This just made me laugh. I'm sure that there's people out there that probably think I am to start a YouTube channel and talk about this stuff. There are, when I came out and said it the other day, there are people that have channels that are full-on narcissists, and they have their channels and they're giving you the information based on how they think, feel, operate. You could look into any one of my really good friends, family, probably any of my clients. I think people that have been following my channel for a long time know where I'm coming from. They know my story, and they can tell that I'm being genuine. They can tell where I'm coming from. And they know for sure that I'm not operating at a place of no empathy, no compassion, feeling entitled, going around cheating on people, lying to people on a daily. So you know, I I definitely know for a full-blown fact I'm not a narcissist, but thanks for the question. All right. How do I handle criticism? But I'm going to answer that question back on you. How do I handle criticism? I'm kind of the type of person that, and this has got to change for me, that I always was sort of like, oh, what did I do wrong? Is it me? You know, how do I fix it? I will admit fault before it was even brought to my attention. I'm always looking within. I think that's actually a fault of mine. I do it too often, to the point where I wear my vulnerabilities on my sleeve, and it's not good, and it's gotten me into a lot of trouble. So just like a friend reminded me of today, I don't share my vulnerabilities until that person has been in my life for a seriously long time, and they get to see that side of me. That side of me, like she said to me today, does not suit me. Never did, never will. You know, I do criticize myself way too often. That's actually my problem. I'm always looking at what I did wrong. And as a matter of fact, that's what kept me involved with these narcissists for far too long. Far too long, was sitting around and saying to myself, oh God, you know, I must have, it must have been me. It must have been me as to what, you know. And they're obviously off living the same life that they've been living all along with, you know, with people that are going to tolerate their narcissism. I literally have time for one more question. I'm sorry that this video is kind of short, but I do have my group that I have to do at 9, and this video will have to take time to upload. I'll do more of these, but I know that you guys have had a lot of questions. So I wanted to try and answer at least a few of them tonight if I can. Let's see. It's been 4.5 months since my breakup with my narc. Shockingly enough, he hasn't tried to contact me. Should I still expect a Hoover at this point? or has he gotten the point? It's hard for me to tell you, Rachel. It's hard for me to gauge the situation with just that comment. I would be able to probably really predict what's going to happen there, and if I had some more questions that you were able to answer for me, and maybe we could do a session together. But typically they will not Hoover you if they know that there's nothing in it for them. They know that you either have their number, you see right through them, you called them out, you expose them, any of these things, they're not going to bother with you anymore. They know that the jig, the jig is up. They're done. There's no room for their narcissism in your world anymore. So they're going to move on to somebody that has room for their narcissism. And that's just how it is. All right. Let's see. Okay, guys, one more, and I really do have to sign off. Do you think that they have what is called soul ties? And do you think that one could be cursed with this and unable to break free unless the curse is broken? Wildbird, yes. And that is exactly why, you guys, I do these prayer and fasting groups, and I will have more testimonials that I'm going to be putting up on my website once my website is finished. We're working on it all the time. I keep making changes to it. But yes, there are soul ties involved with these demons. It is real. You have to cut it. You have to know how to cut it. And prayer and fasting is the quickest way to cutting soul ties. And I will talk more about that on my channel. I will talk about more about what's happened to some of the people in this group as well as me. When you do get together as a group, you're supporting one another now, you're helping one another, and you are trying to break free from soul ties that you have with these demonic beings. And it works. It works. I know I have found a solution in this community, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to talk more about that. Thanks a lot, you guys. I am Trace Face. As always, it is time we face the truth and we face the music together.